loves, this is Magigoddess. Welcome to day 3 of 33 for collective readings. This is the deck I'm going to use today. Thank you. And it's the Alice in Wonderland Disney Tarot, if you're curious. Today I'm going to be asking 4 questions about my collective, and it's mostly based on that. So let's get into the collective energy. Please and thank you. Now, how does my collective currently talk about themselves? How do my loves currently talk about themselves? How does my collective currently talk to themselves? What is their self-talk language? I'm gonna go slow. We have the X of Spears, the 10 of Spears. Then we have the 6 of Spears. I'm hearing burdened by something. We have the 6 of Flowers. We have the Queen of Hedgehogs, which is the Queen of Pentacles. The flowers are fire, by the way. We have the King of Flowers. Wow, King and Queen energy. And then the World. Wow. The card of breaking cycles. Okay. I heard crushing burdens. Let's see. I'm seeing someone in a crowd and just kind of feeling overwhelmed, and then I'm seeing someone in a movie and it's almost like the camera is spinning around everywhere, like they don't know which way to turn, and then suddenly they stop. And they come across what looks like a fun house. And they walk towards it, and they're stopped at the gate. And they charm their way through it. And they're the most popular person there. That is an interesting analogy. Give me just a second to figure out what this means, because a fun house. Let's see, when you go to a fun house, usually there's crazy mirrors. You usually go in it for a good laugh. I'm getting people overwhelm you for laughs. People try to stop you for laughs. And you're the one who ends up laughing because you're the one who's actually having a good time. It's almost like people around you are trying to focus on you not having a good time. Or maybe you happen to meet people who just don't know how to have a good time. Or maybe your idea of fun isn't their kind of fun. If I'm honest, you feel really misunderstood naturally by other people. But just know that the fact that you make things fun which aren't fun, and people who make fun of you, they end up making fun of themselves, and they look even crazier when they try to stop you. It's almost like someone invited you to something and someone says, no, you can't go, you're boring. And then someone else invites you, let's say it's not their party and they don't want to invite you, and then the person whose party it is they invite you, so you have to go because it's their party. And so they end up spending the whole party just trying to like make you look dumb, but they're so busy trying to make you look dumb, they make themselves look dumb. It's kind of like you're really choosing the I don't give a fuck IDGAF, I don't give a fuck method. I once saw this TikTok where they said, millennials, how do you look so young? And it's called, and I think I left a comment saying it's called the I don't give a fuck method. And you want to know why? It's because as a millennial, most celebrities and most of the main characters in movies that we fell in love with, usually like something terrible would happen to them, or like the ending, like our favorite characters would die. It was like a really interesting time. And after you've seen all that, the way the world is now, you're like, yeah, where I grew up, it was savage, you know. People would shove you for literally no reason because you were breathing. So it's like you're used to people just always kind of like hating on you, and you're like, I don't even care. So the fact that you're using your energy towards yourself rather than other people is insane and incredible, and your guides, your spiritual fam, is so excited for you that you are caring less about what people think, because you're realizing, I mean, frankly, it's none of your business what they think, honestly. If you happen to guess right, that's cool. If you don't, you know, that's not your job, is to like read everyone's minds all the time. And just because someone thinks you're something, that doesn't make it true. It's like I'm human, but someone could tell me, hey, you're a llama. Okay. Where's all my fur? How come I'm not taller? Why aren't my eyes bigger? Where's the llama lashes? They got nice lashes like that. This is a fun energy, if I'm honest. It's kind of like, I'd say the better side of passive aggressive. Like, you're someone who could be a bit bitter, but you're usually only bitter, like you have good timing, good comedic timing. Some of you have the most awkward timing ever, and it makes everyone uncomfortable, but like people find that endearing, that you like will try and tell a joke and you get it wrong. They're like, it's hilarious that they try these jokes and they get them wrong, but like somehow it just all works out. Like, you're that awkward deadpan friend who says things that make everyone uncomfortable, and they just end up thinking it's so funny because you're just so awkward. It's like, hi, I'm the awkward cutie. That's the vibes you're giving, and that bothers some people because you look cute when you're awkward. It's not your fault you're cute when you're awkward. It's just you were born that way, you know. You've developed that personality trait. It's not usually people's goal to become awkward in life, but if you are, I mean, and you survive, that's cool. For real talk though. But yeah, how you're currently talking to yourself is, yeah, they're a hater, but whatever, I'm just gonna have fun anyway. Like, that's your vibe. So that's a nice energy. Congrats. What situations are you currently attracting with your thoughts? For my loves, the collective, what situations are they currently attracting with their thoughts? I heard popular. I heard loving it. Popular is how it said, loving it. It's like, some of you genuinely want good things to happen to people, and some of you don't. Like, that's the vibe I'm getting. Ooh, getting. It's like you give what you get. You get what you give. That's the energy I'm getting. 4 of Spears. We have the Caterpillar transformation. Some of you could be smokers, could have been smokers. Some of you are definitely on a spiritual path. And we have the 10 of Flowers, 10 of Fire. Ten of Wands. I don't know why I said Ten of Fire. Some of you love tarot reading, some of you love tarot, and some of you are like, these decks are interesting. Some of you own decks. Some of you are leaving some very interesting situations behind. Like some of you have left a relationship and you've left, it's going to go well. Some of you are about ready to leave some relationships. I'm kind of getting an overall vibe of like you're finally learning how to fight for like the good things in life, the things that you want in life. So your mindset of like, it's whatever, I'm just gonna do what is best for me, is actually attracting an energy of you will receive what's best for you. Because I mean, you're purposely scouting it out. You're purposely saying, I will not accept less. And if I get less, there's no point in it existing because it does not matter to me. So some of you still have some things, people, places in your life you know you need to let go of because you're fighting it tooth and nail. And others of you, you're like leaving it behind at your own pace. And others of you have already left some situations. And some of you, it's just a whole mix. It's like a mixed bag of nuts. You don't know whether you're going to get, you know, like the little M&Ms in a trail mix or some raisins or a nut, depending on what kind of trail mix you eat. But that's the last kind I think I had. It had like M&Ms in it. And that was enough years ago to where I don't remember. But yeah. People don't know what they're going to get from you anymore. And you're hunkering down. You're deciding, you know, what's best for you. So the first step you've already taken, which is figuring out what's good for you and what's not. That's always like the hardest thing to do. And as you go on in life, you are always going to keep doing that because the only thing consistent in life is change. So don't feel bad for changes. Like, it's so much easier to just accept them rather than fight them, because sometimes you're just fighting to keep something just because you can, not because like that's what you really want. And you'll find that you spend all this time, effort, and energy into something that, one, you don't feel good about, two, it just feels pointless, and three, you don't even know why you're doing it anymore. So if any of those describe currently the situation you're in, that is your sign to say, okay, why am I still here? Is it a mindset? Is it familiarity? Is it... what is it that's keeping you in a place that makes you go, ugh? You know? What gives you the ick? I don't really like to say it like that, but you know when you're like, ew, that's gross kind of thing? Like someone makes you like cringe up and you're like, ugh. Like that's, if you feel that way around someone, like, oh, you make me cringe, not in a good way. Like sometimes you'll cringe in a good way because someone gives you a compliment and you weren't ready for it. Like, oh my freaking god, your nails are so cute. And you're just like, oh, they don't even look as good as they're supposed to because like I need new ones, but thank you. Like, it's sweet. Those are the kind of like cringe moments that I personally love. Like, do I ever expect compliments? No. When I receive them, I'm so surprised. I'm like, thank you. Wow, that was nice. And then I'm like, let me compliment you back. Wow. Like, it's funny. Yeah, I'm the type to like get shy when I get complimented. Maybe you're in the same way. Like for me, when I get complicated. I get complicated when I get complimented. That's the best way to describe it. I just can, yeah. Like right now, like I'm getting tongue-tied thinking about it. I'm getting all flustered. Oh my goodness. But yeah, maybe you're someone who not a lot of people cheer for you or root for you. So when they actually do, you're like, are you really? Oh, thank you. Like, that's how I am, and the only reason I can think of why I would even say that out loud is, you know, because maybe you're like that too. Although some of you be faking it. Some of you here, you always gotta come back, but inside you're like, oh my god, I'm cringing so hard right now. But I gotta keep my wrist up. I gotta keep my swag up. Like, I must be charming, darling. Some of you can keep your cool and some of you cannot. And it's, yeah, awkward cuteness, or you're just awkward on the inside. It's one way or the other. Either you're awkward inside or you're awkward inside and outside. Hello, my awkward loves. I feel you on that. So you're attracting the things you want because you're choosing the things you want, and the universe is like co-creating with you. What thinking patterns does my beautiful collective need to change? What thinking patterns do my beautiful loves need to change to get their desired outcome? How can my beautiful collective change their thinking to get what they want? I'm hearing they're already doing it. Okay, well, how can they take it even further? I heard well on your way. I'm hearing finding your path. I heard Alice in Wonderland. Maybe sometimes you feel like Alice in Wonderland, like no matter how crazy it is, you like still manage to make it out. How can my collective change their thoughts? Okay, there we go. Two of teacups, the Two of Cups. Oh, that is such a sweet energy. And this one fell out, so we'll keep it. Oh wow, the Queen of Flowers, the Queen of Wands. I'm hearing that song. Looking for some hot stuff, baby, to see. Looking for some hot stuff, baby, tonight. I want some hot stuff. Hot stuff. I don't remember how the song is. I need a hot stuff. Like, that's what it reminds. That's the song that's coming. This is hilarious. And then we have strength, gentle strength. Okay. Or loving yourself, loving your relationships in a way that's like saucy but cool and sweet. Interesting. It's like some of you are rebranding yourself to becoming a new you. It's kind of the vibe I'm picking up on. I'm hearing, what is the number one thing you can do every day to look hot? Is it mascara? Is it a bow tie? Is it your shoes? Like, always wear something or look a certain way to boost your own confidence and think, I don't care if this day sucks. I'm wearing my blah, blah, blah. I'm wearing my favorite earrings. I'm wearing my favorite necklace. I mean, I have my favorite necklace that I always, always, always wear because it stands for my spiritual family. And I'm like, I don't care what happens because I'm wearing this necklace and I know I have people on the other side and entities on the other side that love me. You know, I just need that reminder sometimes. So carry something around, have something around to remind you that you are you and other people love you, so you should love you too. And you're fire and you know it. You just don't always show it. Like, it's okay. Okay, I'm seeing, like, you know how in a video game or when you gameplay, maybe some of you don't, like, you can do it like an emote, kind of like an emoji, like an expression. I saw someone do, like, the emote and fall over, like they're playing Ted. So it's like you being extra, you coming out of your shell, basically. Like, the way you react is you're becoming more outgoing, like, you're being called to do one thing every day that makes you feel like, yes, this looks good. I feel good about myself. And just kind of be more outgoing with your personality. Like, share your personality more. I feel like a lot of you regret this, possibly sometimes. or you feel like maybe people don't like your personality, or maybe you just think you're too extra. I mean, sometimes the sun is too extra, but everybody misses the sun when it's rainy, okay? Like, only you can be you. Only you can give that fire, that magic that is yours. And just because some people don't get it, why is that your problem? It just means, you know, here's the thing. Here's how I view it. Oh, you don't like me? And you want to hang out with me? No? Well, if we don't like each other, why are we hanging out? Like, we're both giving each other like bad energy. What is the purpose here? Just for us both to be like, I don't like this. There's no point. It's like you hang around the trash, you start to stink kind of thing. Like, someone has I heard a dirty mind and a filthy attitude, like, and I'm not talking like the good kind, like perverted or anything like that. Some of you are perps, but like someone who always trash talks everyone. Like, when I meet people who always trash talk everyone they ever meet, I know they're going to trash talk about me. So do you really think I'm going to have like a whole lot of like real conversations with them? Probably not. Probably not. Because whatever I say, I know they're going to think crappy about me, and I know they think crappy about other people. And then I think to myself, you probably think crappy about yourself, because like happy people, they don't really think bad thoughts even through bad situations. And I've been on both sides of that coin. I've been a super miserable, awful person when I was younger, and now that I'm older, it's just like, I know this is a bad situation, but try to make the best of it. You'll be grateful later. And I always am. I'm like, I'm so glad I didn't like completely crash out and go insane, because I so felt that way in those few moments. Now sometimes I'll be just like a little bit extra, but either you love me as me or you don't. And you're free to turn around and walk away at any point. Like, you don't have to stay. Like, this is not an invitation only. This is not an exclusive club. This is hi, welcome all those who are inviting and warm and loving and actually cherish relationships and will actually like put in effort. Like, that's always great. If they don't put in effort, why are you putting in effort? If they don't see a purpose in your relationship, why are you seeing a purpose in your relationship? Or they're treating your relationship like there's no purpose. Like, people who make commitments for like weeks in advance and then drop out like the last second. They don't even have a good reason. Like, they're like, oh, I'm definitely going to be there for your birthday, blah, 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 blah. And then you go to their birthday, you're there, you're all in. And then you're like, hey, let's do this for my birthday. And they're like, oh, I can't make it. I can't do that. Which I actually have had that happen to me, and I didn't talk to her after that. This was actually a family member. My family knows exactly who I'm talking about. But yeah, went to her birthday, had a great time. Her birthday's like not that far from mine. And all I wanted to do was like, let's all go dance for my birthday. I showed up for your pervy party, because she had a surprise party. If you don't know what that is, be careful when someone says surprise party, because that could mean like, you know, adult toys and stuff like that. I didn't know what a surprise party was, but I found out. But you know, I tried my best not to feel awkward, because I had like older family members there, younger ones, and people I didn't even know. And I'm like, are people normally this comfortable with like their sexuality? Because I'm just like not. I'm like, I'd rather keep that to myself. And that is like one of the worst things ever for me, honestly, because a lot of people in my family have always been very open about, you know, what they're doing in sexual ways, and they'll describe it to a T, and I'm like, can you not do that? I don't want to picture you like that. I mean, we're not like that. Like, the only reason I want to talk to you about intimacy is if you want to learn something, or, you know, maybe I'll make like a funny comment, but yeah, no, It's awkward for me. It really is. Like, sometimes if I see like random strangers making out, I am not gonna look at that. That makes me feel so awkward. I'm like, why are you eating each other's face in public? Like, I know you like them, but like, it's been 5 minutes. And you want to know how I know it's been 5 minutes? I've been hiding in the corner for 5 minutes and I just peeked and you're still there. But if they don't quit after 5 minutes, I'm just gonna walk by and just try and look at everything but. And that might make me a butt or a prude or whatever. I really don't care. It's just, I have my limits. Like, I'm totally cool with PDA, but for me, like, there's a certain amount of PDA where I'm like, no way. This is awkward. And I wasn't always like that. I definitely am a lot more like that now that as you get older, you care more about. Since I'm 34, let's see, my early 20s, I kind of got a little bit less open when it came to like sexuality and stuff like that, even though I was like surrounded by it. When I was 16, did not care at all, did not care if I was doing stuff in public or whatever. I was like, whatever, that's not my problem. Now I'm in my 30s and I'm just like, okay, do I want to be hoe material or do I want to be like wifey material? Like, hoes give a show for free, okay? Unless you're a stripper hoe, then you at least getting paid. But sorry, I had to laugh at my own joke. All hail strippers. I don't know how you guys do what you do. I couldn't do it. I mean, I get the ick. Even if I were paid to do it, I've done like, I've tried modeling, got paid for it and stuff like that. And it's too icky. I can't imagine like being half naked and doing that. And I've known some people who've stripped and stuff. It's just not for me. I had this fabulous gay who did this, and then I had a family member who did it, and I was like, nope, I could not. I cringe enough. I can't. Like, yeah. But then again, I can't really say that too much because I have like those music videos I have, but I'm not really there in front of people. I guess my thing is just, you can skip my video or you can pause it, whatever. You can do whatever. I don't have to see it. I don't have to be there. If I have to actually see there and be there in like live time, it's cringy for me. Can you guys relate to that? Because that's me. Like, watching on TV or something, that's not a big deal. I can pause it, skip it, stop it, whatever. But like real life, I can't pause it, skip it, stop it. I'm just kind of like, okay, is it over yet? Lord have mercy. I am sorry that I went on that ramble. So maybe you guys are like that. Like I said, cute but awkward. That's really the vibe here. And if I'm honest, I'm feeling kind of really awkward right now, but I know some people think it's cute, some people don't. I'm not trying to be cute, I'm actually feel awkward right now. Okay. What opportunities are you gaining after this reading? Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy. Okay. Opportunities coming my beautiful collective's way after this reading. What opportunities are on the way to my loves? Or door knocker. I mean, he is a door knocker, but he's the King of Cups. Ooh, we got cups. Holy macaroni. We have the Two of Cups. First off, okay. If we had any more cups, it'd be too much. No, I'm kidding. You can never have too many cups. Especially if they're full. We have the One of Teacups, the Ace of Cups. We have the Two of Cups. And then we have the King of Teacups, the King of Cups. You guys are so gonna be in your feelings. And it feels sweet. It feels kind of demanding though, I'm not gonna lie. Now, some of you are on a path to glowing up with your emotions. Some of you are going to be receiving some compliments that are going to make you feel sweet, okay? And if anyone tries to like push you over or be mean to you, just expect to feel like the main characters in those movies where like you're in a room full of people and someone like pushes you and like everyone in the room goes to help you up and they totally like ignore the person who originally pushed you and they're like in social cage after that. This is a weird description. A social cage. Okay. So instead of feeling like the outcast, you're becoming the main character. Fascinating. Part of me wants to ask for advice, and part of me is like, do you really need advice? Can it get better than that? It could. It probably could. Should we ask? We should totally ask. But yeah, just, you're going from the odd character to the main character. You're finally accepting yourself for who you are. You are learning to love your quirks and your this, that, and the other. Those things that used to make you insecure are no longer going to be making you insecure. Like, that's where you're at. That's the journey that you're on. And oh my god, I love that for you, loves, that you're actually loving yourself. Like, I'm so excited. That's so sweet. It can only get better from here. So far, all this has been really, really awesome. I expected this to go, you know, kind of hardcore like my first two readings, but this one, what have you guys been doing? It's working, whatever it is. So, what advice does my gorgeous main character loves with their good vibes in my collective? How can they become even more attractive emotionally? How to become more attractive emotionally? Not to just attract others, but like attract yourself, like find yourself attractive emotionally. What's going to give them the most attractiveness when it comes to being emotional? And there it is. Or dun dun dun. Look at that. We have the Ace of Cups again. Oh my goodness. In your feels. Just keep feeling your feels. Oh Lord, have mercy. We have the Ten of Cups. It got better. It got better. The Ten of Cups. This is my favorite card in the deck. I know a lot of people love the Sun, but I always love the Ten of Cups because like it has the rainbow and the happily ever after in the picture, whereas the Sun is like the sun and a half-naked child. It's not as exciting for me, I guess. The Four of Cups. So just keep going from like sadness to like I got this to I fulfill myself, basically. Let's see, what else? I don't know why, but this is for someone. I'm hearing, I got a strawberry, I got a banana, I got a strawberry banana. It's like, what? And now it's a milkshake. Like, what? Just keep putting yourself out there. Just be you. Her and your spiritual family. It's like, just be you. We just like you as you. Why can't you just be you? We love you as you are. Once again, just a message of, you know, it's not that you're lame, it's just you haven't met other people who are you're kind of cool, honestly. You know, it's like ice cubes don't love hanging out with hot water, they melt. So you go find some more ice cubes so you can be chill together. Whereas like hot water, you guys melt together. Like that's just how it is. And you know, it's like oil and water. They don't always mix, but you try it anyway. Which, by the way, if you put like some oil and some water and some bouillon to like flavor vegetables is like one of the best things ever. Just throwing that in there. I don't know why that came. Maybe some of you like to cook like me. I love cooking. It's so fun. In fact, earlier I made some brown sugar and honey, carrots, and they were so yummy. And then I did the same thing with like some apples. I baked them. They were so yummy. They were like desserts, fruit veggie desserts. It was delicious. I was so happy. And I have more for later. I'm going to be even more happy. So feel free to try that mixed together. It is so good. So good. But just do your thing as you. And that's how you attract more people like you. More like people who like you. And even if you don't like each other, sometimes the opposites attract. Like, I know there were times where I was more outgoing in my life and I was around shy people and vice versa. And a lot of times, sometimes it just works because if you're an introvert, more than likely you never want to leave the house. And if you're an extrovert, you know, you always want to be out the house. And if you're in between, you're down for whatever. For me, I'm kind of both. It just really depends on the situation. Most of the time, I'd say I'm an introvert. But if I have one too many drinks, suddenly I'm an extrovert and I want to hang out with everybody, and it's so fun. But to be fair, I am a lightweight with drinking, I'm not gonna lie. Anything else? They say just keep pouring into your own cup. If it's empty, fill it. Don't rely on somebody else to do the work for you or make you feel good about yourself, because you're just going to always rely on that person. And then if that person leaves, you feel like nothing. I can personally attribute to this. I've had relationships where I already was whittled down to nothing, and then they whittled me down to even more than nothing. And then I got so rock bottom in my confidence that I was just like, I'm not even anything. I don't even care what you do at this point. And then I left that situation, and then I like rediscovered myself, and I was like, oh my God, I forgot who I was. Why did I let them tell me who I was or what to think? What is up with me? And it's like, well, they were hitting you when you were already down. And let's all be honest, when you're already down, it's easy to get emotional or sensitive or to let other people keep you down because you're already down. The hard part about getting down and falling down, or someone pushing you over, like I've had a lot of my life, getting back up and knowing they're going to push you over, you know, and keep pushing, or poking and poking. For some of you, I heard, or stabbing and stabbing. Okay. But like, don't focus on what other people are doing. Focus on what you're doing. Focus on what works for you. Don't focus on what doesn't work for you, because we want to focus on what makes us happy, not what makes us not happy. I mean, I'm hearing that's that simple. It's really not sometimes, but okay. Because, I mean, sometimes you meet people and your first impression is a little bit off, but you get to slowly like them. So maybe some of you are like that. Maybe like the first time people meet you, maybe sometimes you're like, I don't know if I like them or not. Like maybe you're someone who has shock value in some of the things you say. Sometimes I don't realize the things I'm saying is like crazy until someone points it out. But I grew up savage, so sometimes I can tell. I try to be a lot better than I used to be. But sometimes, you know, when you get what you give, sometimes my tongue slips and I forget that I'm a responsible adult. And, you know, if I could just keep my mouth shut. You know, my mouth isn't any bigger than anyone else's, but somehow I still stick my foot in there. I forget what quote that was from, but it has stayed with me the rest of my life because it's true. But at the same time, those moments are some of the moments I look back on and I laugh the hardest. Like, what were you? Where'd your brain go? I'd like to know that too. That's what I say to myself. I'd love to know that. But, you know, I was taught YOLO. You only live once. So, you know, I lived that once. We don't have to do it again. Let's not do that again. That was fun. Let's not do it again. So, some of you are just sassy and people struggle to handle you. I live in the South, okay? I live in Georgia. Everyone is sassy here. The men, the women, it don't matter what you identify as sexually, okay? Everyone has sass here. I've never met someone who wasn't sassy in some way or another, where it was like, nice Betty, hey honey, how you doing? Or like, grumpy gripper who's like, I'm leaving. You see them? I don't like it. Like, that's just, everyone's extra here. I mean, you can usually tell what most people here are thinking. All you gotta do is look at their face. Everyone in Georgia always has like a super extra face. Like, if you're Southern, you don't just make an expression. You make a statement, okay? There's no just, they're mad. It's like, oh, they're mad. Like, you know what I mean? I had no choice but to be this way. No, I'm just kidding. I'm a polite sassafras, okay? But I don't do that nice, nasty crap. I can't stand people who do that. Who's like, hi, how are you doing? And they're just like staring at you. And the way they're staring at you is not complimentary. They look at you like, you gonna take out the trash? Or, no, that's what you're wearing? Oh, it's not a trash bag? Oh, okay. Like, that's how they look at you. You're gonna wear that? You're gonna do that? Oh. Well, okay. You know, those kind of people who are like those fake supportive people? No. We don't do that. I'll never. Oh God. I don't have it in me to twist a knife like that. That is just heartless. Now I'm hearing that stupid Heartless song. How could you be so heartless? Look at you again. I don't really like Weeknd songs. I'm gonna be honest, because they all end sad. They all sound so sad. If you love The Weeknd, no hate on you, but he always sounds so depressed and like he's been partying for hours alone by himself, and he's gonna feel alone forever. And if you disagree with this, that's okay. That's just your style. I mean, if I'm gonna listen to that, I'm gonna go with Linkin Park, where they're like, I'm getting enough! I'm sick of waiting! If you know what that song is, that's cool. If you didn't like that I just like mini baby screamed into the mic, you might not be for me. No, I'm just kidding. We're just never gonna fall in love, unfortunately. I still love you anyway, even if you don't love me back. I'll love you forever. Maybe we have to part our separate ways. No, I'm just being really extra right now. Okay. Doing fake tears. Anything else for my collective? The Magician. Manifesting. And look, he's holding the teapot up in the air. And the teacup in the other hand. So really and truly just a confirmation that you are manifesting greatness based on your thoughts of yourself. If you think, well, notice how he's on this table and he doesn't care if people don't like that he's on the table. He doesn't care if people don't like the way he holds his teacup, his teapot, or that he's totally just letting his saucer float in midair. Okay, he's just doing his own thing. It's his show. He's the only one running it. And he doesn't have to give anyone credit because he's just being himself. So just really keep being yourself and being awesome. And keep reminding yourself that you are awesome. And if there are some things you don't think are awesome, ask yourself why and who told you that. And is that a fact? Are you actually not awesome? Or are you just kind of hard on yourself and there are some things you can, rearrange or change? Like, maybe you don't like that all your facial expressions show and you feel like it's rude. You can work on that. You can totally turn into RBF, resting bitch face, like I do. Like, if I don't want people to see my emotions, that's just what I do. Other than that, I just let it all out there and it either goes really well. Most of the time it doesn't go well. I'll be honest, most people don't like me. Do I know why? No. Doesn't matter. Not really. Because, like I said, they can walk away. Remember that. Does it matter if they like me? No, because I don't have to look at them when I look in the mirror. I just have to look at myself, I don't have to take a shower with them. I just have to take a shower with myself. I don't have to do anything for them more than I have to do for myself. I am in charge of me, no one else. And if I gotta be my own wrangler sometimes, like I'm a zoo animal, because I feel trapped in society and I I want to get out of my cage sometimes. That's okay. These analogies. This awkwardness. This energy is giving. It's giving a lot. It's giving a lot. This part of my personality very rarely comes out. Usually only comes out around my sister. She and I, together we're queens. It's just ridiculous. It's really, and neither one of us can stop. It's like a real, you know those train wrecks you see? They're like really awful, but they're great to watch. Like those are some of our conversations, but we can't stop because it's amusing. So, I'm sorry if I just compared like maybe your personality to a train wreck, but I just want you to know I'm right there with you. So, yeah, we can wreck this train together. It doesn't matter, we're the conductors. You know what I mean? It's like sometimes when people would tell me to go to hell, I'd be like, yeah, I'm driving the bus. Who's coming with? Oh, just me? Okay. My bus, my rules. And then some people would be like, I want to come too. You weren't invited. You didn't raise your hand immediately. Why didn't you raise your hand? And I know some people will not find that joke funny. Going to hell. To be quite honest, most of the time when I watch like videos of my past, sometimes it feels like hell when I think back to what it actually felt like. I don't know if you can relate. You probably can if you're a part of humankind. Like there's some part of your life where you're like, am I in purgatory? Do I feel trapped? Just a little bit, especially if you experience a dark night of the soul. What is that? It's literally everything that's wrong with you. You feel it all at once and you feel ultimate despair. And I'm not even joking about that. Some people make it out of, dark night of the soul, and some people never leave because like they can't climb the little wall. And I say little wall because I've gone through multiples, okay, with multiple different kinds of people. And it's going to happen. It's just getting you to do shadow work. It's making you see your dark side. You will always have dark with the light. Anyone who says, oh, I'm all light only, lies. You've never had a negative thought in your life. Like, oh, spider, kill it. Liar. You've never killed a bug. Oh, you make everyone kill it for you. Oh, that's so mean. You make people do your dirty work. It's the same thing. It's the same thing. Anyway. I'm so hyper from you. This is me when I'm hyper. I apologize. This is me as a hyper child. I'm normally a very energetic, hyper person. I just try to control it. However, the energy in you has said, unleash the Kraken! And it's gone. So, yeah. If you want to know what I'm like when I'm outgoing, it's like this. It's quite strange for both of us. All of us, really. If you stayed this far, oh my god, I love you. Thank you so much for listening to this, because I'm seriously cringing listening to myself. It's too much for me. I am too much for myself. I get sick of myself. I'm currently just kind of like, it's a part of your personality. Just deal with it, sometimes I wish I was just like a one-dimensional person, like what you see is what you get, but I have so many layers even I'm still discovering. And sometimes I'm like, what was that? And I kind of feel like this reading is one of those. But I'm still going to post this because, yeah, there's no point in me hiding this part of my personality. That's just not my style. I will always be real, and sometimes it might hurt your feelings, but at least I'm real, because I'd rather someone hurt my feelings and be honest. Or, if I'm seriously suffering mentally, just kind of break it to me somewhat more gently, but at least, tell the truth. Just tell the truth. What's the point in hiding anything? There's just not. It's really painful and awkward for everyone involved, especially if you slip up. And I know, because I've caught plenty of people saying this and saying that, and I'm like, well, which is it? Is it this or is it that? Oh, well, let me add this to make this right. Yeah, I'm still looking at the first thing you said and how it didn't make sense. You can add, all these different other things, I'm still focused on the one thing that wasn't quite right. You lifted up a red flag and then you put up yellow flags to distract me, hoping it would turn, green, but it's still not a green flag for me. You know what I mean? If you know what I mean, I love you. I don't even know what I mean. Yeah. Welcome to the hyper side of me. You're welcome. Okay? You're welcome. Many blessings, my loves. This was interesting. Welcome to my brain and my thoughts on a daily. It's just random like this. Yeah. I'm currently looking at my danger keep out sign that's right at the corner behind my door in my room. It's from Halloween, but I keep it in here so I can get a good laugh when I look at the door. And I'm like, danger, keep out. Am I keeping them out right? Or am I keeping myself in? Okay, I really am done. Many blessings, loves. Thank you so much for all of your love and support. If you stayed this long, leave me a heart because I totally love you back. I'll leave you a heart back. Okay. I'm trying to knock stuff over. My bad, Alice. My bad. You know what? Let's just... Okay. Many blessings to all. Thank you so much for all of your love and support. I appreciate you. I really do appreciate you. I really do. So, make sure you appreciate you too. I love you. Love, Magigoddess.